The world of financial trading is often sold as a high-speed chase, a blur of flashing lights, aggressive shouts, and complex algorithms trying to predict the unpredictable. To the outsider, it's a battle of intelligence, a race of fiber optic cables. But ask those who have stood in the eye of the storm. Ask those who managed millions while the world markets were crumbling. They will tell you a different story. They will tell you that trading is not a battle against the market, it is a battle against the self. In the quiet corners of ancient Japan, long before the first stock exchange, a different kind of warrior was being forged, the samurai, and later the merchant philosophers. They understood a fundamental truth: the external world is merely a reflection of our internal state. Welcome to the Zen of the markets. In this journey, we strip away the indicators and the noise. We look into the heart of human behavior. We will explore how Shoshin, the beginner's mind, prevents the arrogance of bankruptcy, how Kaizen turns small wins into a fortune, and how the discipline of the samurai creates an immovable mind that no market volatility can shake. This is not a guide on how to read charts. This is a guide on how to read yourself. Let us begin the path of the warrior trader. Imagine a young student visiting a Zen master. The student talks endlessly, boasting of his knowledge. The master listens in silence and begins to pour the student a cup of tea. He fills the cup, and then he keeps pouring. The tea overflows, spilling across the table. "Stop," the student cries. "The cup is full." The master looks at him. "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" In trading, the full cup is the silent killer. It is the expert mindset. When a trader wins, their ego expands. They think they've solved the market. They become rigid. But the market does not care about your expertise. This is why we embrace Shoshin. In the beginner's mind, there are infinite possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. To trade with Shoshin is to approach the screen every morning as if it were your first day. A trader with an empty cup doesn't care about being right. They only care about what is happening right now. Empty your cup. Only then can the market fill it with profit. After World War II, Japan was a nation in ruins. Yet from the ashes, it rose as a global superpower. The secret? Kaizen. Kai meaning change, Zen meaning good, continuous improvement. In the West, we're obsessed with the big win, the overnight success. But in professional trading, the big win is a trap. It leads to recklessness. The true masters don't look for leaps, they look for millimeters. Think of your strategy as a living organism. Don't discard it when it fails. Refine it. Ask the hard questions. Can I reduce my loss by 1%? Can I wait for one more candle? These changes are invisible today, but through the magic of compounding, they become a mountain of success tomorrow. There's a Japanese aesthetic called Wabi-Sabi. It finds beauty in the imperfect, the cracked, in the incomplete. We are taught that losing is bad, but the market is inherently imperfect. To expect a flawless record is a form of madness. Have you heard of Kintsugi? It is the art of repairing broken pottery with gold. The philosophy is that the piece is more beautiful for having been broken. Your losses are your Kintsugi. Every failed trade adds a gold-filled crack to your experience. A trader who has never lost is fragile. A trader who embraces Wabi-Sabi, who accepts that a 60% win rate is a masterpiece, is unbreakable. The samurai's true strength was not his sword, it was Fudoshin, the immovable mind. Picture a warrior on a battlefield, arrows flying, horses charging. If his mind moves with fear, he dies. He must remain like a mountain. Your battlefield is the glowing screen. The arrows are the volatility spikes. Most traders have a movable mind. When price goes up, they feel euphoria. When it goes down, they feel crushed. Their emotions are slaves to a candle. To trade like a samurai is to cultivate zanshin, relaxed alertness. Whether you win $10,000 or lose it, your heart rate remains the same. Discipline is not a punishment, it is the highest form of self-love. We have walked the path from the empty cup to the immovable mind, but here's the final truth. Trading is not something you do, it is a way of being. If you are chaotic in life, you will be chaotic in the markets. The market is the ultimate truth teller. It reflects your soul. When you adopt these philosophies, you stop being a victim of the outcome. You find peace in the Wabi-Sabi of a loss. You find growth in the Kaizen of the process. The goal of the Zen trader is not just a high bank balance, it is a high level of consciousness. Money is simply the byproduct of a mind that has found its center in the middle of the storm. You are no longer just a person clicking buttons. You are a practitioner of a high art. You are a warrior of the spirit. This is the way. This is the Zen of the markets. If you seek to master the markets by mastering yourself, join our path. Subscribe and let us walk the way of the warrior trader together.